just tuning in, we had some technical difficulties the first time around. Seems like everyone was able to chat and everything was going just fine, but on my end, I wasn't able to view anything with the stream, so that became a problem because I'd actually like to chat with you guys during this, and now I can finally see it. So no harm done. At least I didn't end up building like half the thing and then getting to the point where we couldn't finish it. And the chat is looking good. Everybody's showing up. We'll allow a couple more minutes for everybody to get here. But as of right now, we look good. All right. What we're doing today, if you guys haven't been following along, I've been working on building BB-8, which has been quite a nightmare of a build. It seems like every time I do a video on this where I'm trying to chat and do everything at the same time, something goes wrong with it. But at this point, we finished 5 bags, and we're at the point right now where I have to build BB-8's head and also the stand that he sits on. I don't think you can see it on this, but you can see it right here. This is mainly what we're going to be building in this part here. So I'm looking forward to this. We're going to finish BB-8 today one way or another, hopefully on stream, unless I just get so frustrated that I just end it, but I don't see that happening. I think we're going to be okay. How did everyone like the video today? You guys can see the mini finger wall behind me getting started. I'm excited about that. And we're going to get going here. So I'm going to try to chat with you guys, but I'm also going to try to build at the same time, something that I'm still working on doing. So I appreciate everybody that's working with me here on that, and thank you for your patience. One thing I did with this bag, make sure we got all the pieces, I put the little BB-8 back in there. Clarkman wanted that and had it for a while. It was actually upstairs in our living room, and I got it back, and I hid it for a little bit of time because I'm worried about it getting lost. And I imagine if this thing is sitting anywhere and that thing is on the shelf, it's probably going to get stolen again. So we got to be really careful with it. Oh yeah, I do have lots of minifingers on the wall. These are all gifts from people that have sent us mail going the whole way across here. So we can fit like, I think it's a total of 19 minifingers across here. So once we have this filled up, you're going to have a total of 38 over here, and then there will be another 19 over there, so you guys can do the math on that. But it's going to be pretty awesome. Can you guys even see that one? Yeah, you can see them kind of lining up here. There's really no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing it. I just thought it'd be really cool to get started, and I'd like to go the whole way up the wall someday if we can. So that'd be cool. Did Clarkman see the wall? He did see it, and I got his reaction. It's pretty funny. I'm going to put it in tomorrow's video. He actually saw it like right after I was done editing, so I didn't have a chance to put it in today's video. But he thought it was pretty cool. So you guys will get a taste of that tomorrow. I'll just throw that in as like little intro. All right, let's go here. Let's get this done. Again, this is going to be probably a little bit of a longer stream because I have to build an entire bag of BB-8. And right now, I guess I'll show you where we're starting. We're starting on step 224 here, and we're going to be going to step 287. Not too bad. Let's flip the page. I'll chat with you guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to manage both things at the same time if I can here. When am I going to organize my backlog? My backlog is very organized. I probably have the most organized backlog of any backlogger. Lots of people watching the Super Bowl tonight. Imagine there's a lot of people that are interested in that. We're going to watch it. I'm not going to be overly interested in it. I'm more anxious to see the commercials and stuff. And I think that's a lot of the reason that people watch. We're not doing anything overly exciting tonight, just hanging out. But I thought this would be a good time to build this set and get it done. I told you guys I was going to stream a little bit earlier today because I get comments all the time from people that are not in the United States that ask me to stream sooner. So the weekends is the time to do that for us. But Clarkman's upstairs right now. I didn't think this would be a very good build for him to participate in because there's just not much that he can actually do with this. So this will be Clarkman-less unless he ends up coming down, which happens quite often actually. I do think like this set in particular, I don't think this makes for a very good live stream. And that's why I'm kind of glad I'm not doing the R2-D2 because this is just it's boring to watch somebody build a ball like this. I mean, it just is. I think the Ninjago City, and if you guys haven't been following, Ninjago City is going to be the clear winner in the epic build contest. That one's going to be so much more fun because there's so many different elements to it, and I can do it in sections, and each section will kind of be a little bit different. Whereas this, I ended up building like pretty much the same thing over and over again. So the only entertainment you really have is me talking to you guys, and I'm not even doing a very good job at that. So, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. But I don't think I'll do a build like this again. But Ninjago City, I think, is going to be a lot of fun for all of us. Here's what I got so far. We are on this is step 227, just a part of it. We're starting on BB-8's head if you're just tuning in. And if you are tuning in right now, the BB-8 build is going to be done by the time we're done with this, hopefully. And I do mean hopefully. Because like I mentioned earlier, there's always been some hang up or something that's happened. Oh, someone said this only took them one day. Have you ever built it on a live stream where you're trying to entertain people and also had a 3-year-old in your life? You should tear it all apart and then do that, and we'll see how long it takes. I have someone asking what's my P.O. box. My P.O. box is in the description for every single video we do. So if you look at any of our videos, you can find it there if you'd like to send us something. If you want to send a minifinger, it'll go on the minifinger wall, which would be pretty cool. Also, if anyone has a surplus of Meka block tape, like 18-inch section at least, you can send that to us as well. I'd love to add that to the wall. So I'm going to need a lot of that. I was trying to figure out exactly how many feet of that I'm going to need. And every one of these is 18 inches. So I could probably do I could easily do 10 on each side probably. So that would be, what, 180 inches on each side? I mean, you could probably get it closer than that even, but it's going to get pretty crazy trying to add all that in. All right, am I missing a piece here? Nope, we're good. You guys are asking about Clark. I mentioned a little bit earlier, Clark Man won't be in this stream. Again, this isn't a very interesting build for him. There's not much for him to do other than mix up the pieces. And again, I'm trying to finish this here today, so I want to make sure it's done properly. And if all goes well, we're going to have this thing done. Something's a little weird here. Let me see. That doesn't fit very well. Let's go back. I guess that's the way it's supposed to be. All right. I'm so nervous on this thing to try to make sure I do it right. Oh, Brick by Brick, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. It says, nice start to the minifinger wall. Yeah, we're getting there. We've got quite a few of them up there so far, but I think it's going to get a lot crazier as time goes by. Speaking of donations, I want to give you guys an update on that. I think I have it here somewhere. Ninjago City, you guys know, is $300. Right now, with my 30% that I'm kicking in, we are at $218.55 thanks to Brick by Brick's donation. So we're getting there. Got a little ways to go, but I don't doubt that we're gonna hit our goal and have that set. And again, I think Ninjago City is going to be such a great set to live stream. I think it's going to be a lot of parts, both in terms of video and both in terms of actually building it, but it's going to be a lot of fun for us. This build in particular, I'm just happy to be done with it fairly soon because it's just been, I don't know, it just hasn't been that fun to build. This isn't a fun build very much. I'm looking forward to it having that as a display piece, but I haven't really enjoyed building it that much. And I think that's fair. I mean, there's some sets that just aren't that fun to build, and this is unfortunately is one of them. Someone's asking, when am I going to get after Ninjago City? You'll have to check back with me in 4 months. I don't think it's going to take that long to build, but it's going to be a long time. We have some time to think about that. Oh, Bricket Builder says I bought a shirt. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. That's $5 towards the channel. Every shirt you buy, I actually broke down the amount of money that we make off each one. Probably the only person on YouTube to ever be that honest with their subscribers. And every shirt you buy, we make about $5.01 or 2 cents. I can never remember how many cents we get off of it, but I made the shirts affordable for that reason. I felt like charging $23 or $26 for a t-shirt is just way too much money. I think 19 is really fair. The only downside is, again, there's like $3 shipping or $4 shipping on it. So that does start adding up. And I just bought a bunch of shirts yesterday, and the worst thing about that is Teespring doesn't combine shipping. So I bought 5 shirts and had to pay shipping on each one of those. So that definitely adds up. But again, these shirts are something that I'm really excited about, and I can't wait to get them. And I thank everyone that's helped with that. Oh, we got another donation from Michael Muir for $10. Keep up the great work, man. Thank you for that, Michael. I appreciate it. That takes our Ninjago City up to, I'm going to keep a running total here. We're at $228 for Ninjago City. Thank you for that. I can't wait till Clarkman sees the minifingers that come out of there. That's going to be nuts. And then I know you guys are just dying for me to get that sticker sheet that's in there, because someone told me it's 2 pages. So that should be something. I'll try not to rage too hard on that. Here's a comment. I know he loves streaming, but he sounds down though. I bet it's because there's no Clarkman. Yeah, I think Clarkman definitely adds a lot to the videos. But again, this build here isn't a good family build. And maybe I should have thought about that before I started streaming it and stuff. But I really wanted this, and I really want it on display. It's not that fun to build. So right now, I'm just kind of in grind mode. I'm trying to get this one done. I just want to have it on my shelf and have it on display. And hopefully we're going to get there in this video like I keep mentioning. Slowly but surely. Here's where we're at. I mean, you guys, some people are actually following the build here. This is where we're at. So exciting, huh? Actually, I think, like, if I had to say what's the most exciting thing to do in a stream, like if you're actually going to build, I think building a poly bag is the best thing, because for a couple of reasons. One, it doesn't take a whole lot of thought to build, and then 2, it goes very quickly, so the streams can actually be a little bit shorter. One thing to think about when you are streaming is some people are going to watch it while you're live, but most people are going to watch it later, and most people don't sit down to watch an hour-long live stream after it's archived or whatever. And it's just too much of a commitment. So I like to keep my streams under 30 minutes if we can, and polybags and small sets like that are the best thing for it. That's why I'm happy that Lego Lady donated like that Ski-Doo set and the Lego City sets, because those $10 and under sets just makes for great streaming. At least in my opinion. You guys might think differently, but that's how I feel. We got a lot of BB-8 fans here. They want to see him finished. I'm not going to let you down in this video, hopefully. I don't have a whole lot of confidence right now, because every single time that I've done a build with this, like the last time, I just got so frustrated at the end. I was just like, all right, I'm ending the stream. And then as soon as I end the stream, I end up fixing it, no problem. It's just doing everything all at once makes it kind of difficult. We all struggle. My favorite toy growing up, wow, it was either probably a combination of Lego or action figures. I was into both actually. GI Joes was a big part of my life. Ninja Turtles as a little kid, and then I kind of got into Power Rangers for a period of time. Kind of went with the, the different phases that happened through the early '90s. Just checking this step 243 to make sure that we're good here, and we are. Moving on to 244. The pile's not too big here actually, so we're not doing too bad. Spirit Particles, who I want to thank you so much for the for the gifts yesterday, not the donation, the gifts that you sent us. That was so generous of you for all the things you sent. I hope you saw my reply on your comment you left on my video. That was just amazing, all that stuff, and especially the brickheads, which I have up here. Let me pull those down just in case anyone's missed that, which I don't think you could have because I've already shown them like 3 times because I love them so much. Here are the custom brickheads that Spirit Particles made for us. There's me, of course, and there's Clarkman. And these are just so cool. Clarkman did see the minifigure wall, but I recorded it after the video was already edited for today. So I'm just going to throw it in the very beginning of tomorrow's video so you guys can see what his reaction was to it. He was pretty stoked. I guess I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I won't spoil the surprise or anything. Not that it was like this, not like he fainted or anything, but it was pretty cool that to have him come down and see it. But again, if you guys haven't subscribed to Spirit Particles, please go over and do that. That was a very generous thing to send us this stuff and all the other things that were in there. Very, very unexpected, and that was really sweet. Okay, Spirit Particles saw the comment. I'm glad you saw that because I meant everything that I said in there. As if you couldn't tell from the video and how excited I was. And Clarkman was. And that train, oh, he's still playing with that. I kind of, when I was making that video, I was like, should I give him the train right away? Because I knew as soon as he got that train, everything else in there would be secondary to that. But I gave it to him, and you kind of saw what happened after that. Of course, we got a lot of people asking about Clarkman. He's upstairs right now. Again, this isn't a build that's really good for little dudes, so I was just doing this one solo. Spirit Particle says, I love giving things away. Well, we appreciate that. That's really nice of you, again, to send all that stuff to us. And I appreciate everybody that sends us something, even if it's just a letter. It doesn't have to be like this huge material value thing for us to enjoy it. I love reading the letters most of all. Clark, of course, loves the minifingers. So we make a good combination, I suppose. All right, what's going on here? We got slightly darker. Okay, we're good. I'm doing my best here to talk to you guys and build BB-8's head at the same time. This is really important that we get this done. I set a goal for myself. We're going to have this thing done. Speaking of goals, this year is so far so good. You know that video I made in the very beginning of the year talking about my goals? We've accomplished a good bit of them so far. And I'm just going to keep going. No plans of stopping. If you guys don't have goals, if you haven't set goals, I recommend doing that. Oh, I did just make a mistake. Try to figure out where you want to go, whether it's with YouTube or anything in life. Try to figure out where you want to go and then figure out what it's going to take to get there. And set some type of goal that you can monitor and see how close you are to that. All right. One last check here. I'm very cautious of every time I go to the next page here. I just want to make sure that everything is good. Because nothing worse than when you get down to the end of things and then you realize you made a mistake. You want to realize it when it's happening. Okay. Is that starting to look like BB-8's head? We got like most of a circle done here so far. So I think we're getting there. We're going to do the last little corner piece here. Last slice of the pizza. Here's a question, would I get Lego Boost? Yeah, I've actually checked that out. I thought that'd be pretty cool. In fact, I thought about adding that to the list of epic sets, but again, that's one of those ones that I don't think would be a lot of fun to watch build, but I think it'd be a lot of fun to watch it after it's built. So maybe that'll be one we get in the future. Someone said put toad and sauerkraut on the wall. I can't do that. This wall is specifically only stuff that people have given us. I'm going to limit it only to the stuff that people have given us in mail time. If someone does send us a toad or sauerkraut, it'll be up there. But again, I don't want to mix my minifingers in here. I just want this to be a symbol of all the people that sent us things. And I think over time it's going to get pretty cool. Someone said it's not block tape, it's Maka tape. I don't know if it's Maka or Maka, but it's block tape. I'm about ready to be a big supporter of them because so far everything is held up there pretty well. I'm anxious to see what happens as time goes by, if the stuff stays up there. I think it is. I mean, it's pretty solid. You can take it off though, and I've taken pieces off where it hasn't damaged the wall or anything. So if you're looking for my review on it, I'd say at this point, go ahead and buy it. But like if you live in an area that maybe gets some humidity and stuff like that, I don't know if this stuff would stay up there. I think we're going to be just fine. My short-term review is go ahead and buy it. Next time you do mail time, say, I just got a letter, wonder who it's from. I'm not sure what that is. Am I missing something there? Is that from, is it Blue's Clues maybe? Someone's asking my favorite channels. That's a question that I added to my not answering list. Questions that I won't answer are, what's my favorite set, what's my favorite theme, and who are my favorite channels? Because I get those questions so much that I just can't answer them anymore. And I hope that doesn't come off as being mean. It's just, man, I get so many questions that are the same all the time. And if I see some questions here that I've answered multiple times in the past, I'm just going to pass by them. And if it's non-Lego related, for the most part, I'm probably going to pass by that as well. All right, everything's still looking good. I got to give you guys an update here. Here we go. That's what we're looking at now. We got a full circle. Oh, let's see here. I'm just checking the stream. I've done this suggestion before too. They're talking about adding letters and things to the wall behind us. I kind of want to keep it clean. That's why I'm thinking about just doing the minifigures, because I think this could get really out of control. So I think the minifigures would be really awesome, and that seems to be what most people send us. So I'll probably just keep doing that, and over time it'll be fun just to see how it starts stacking up here. And it'll be really neat, like, to go back, like, say 2 years from now, and this whole wall's filled up or whatever. It'll be fun to look back at this video and be like, remember when I only had, 12 minifingers up there? Oh, someone wants to know what's my thought on ganache bricks. I love ganache bricks. I think ganache bricks, at least in my opinion, is better than Jang bricks. Love that channel. I think it's so funny, all the stuff that he does on there. And it's kind of just poking fun at, I guess, what a lot of Lego YouTubers do in terms of their videos, and just like the bad editing and the style of it, I think is really cool. But in terms of entertainment, I think it's more fun to watch than the regular Jang Bricks content. Okay, I see some people are just joining in right now. If you guys want a quick update here, I'm working on BB-8's head. We're 24 minutes in or so. Working on BB-8's head. That's what I have so far. Once we have the head on, we're going to be putting on the base, and then BB-8's going to be done. Pending any kind of massive screw up here, but I'm doing my best to not do that in this video. For the first time ever in the BB-8 build, there's not going to be any mess ups. I get this question a lot. What are my thoughts on the ship in the bottle set? I love that set. That man, that might be one of the best idea sets they've made. I want to pick that up. I was so angry this morning. I was actually going to go on and buy that set because I know Lego's doing the um, 60th anniversary set, like where you get the 4 little micro scale builds, and it turns out that they are sold out. They're completely sold out. So I can't get them, which is kind of a bummer. And now there's like no good promotions going on with Legos, so it kind of took away my motivation to do that. That was supposed to run from I think January, was it 28th to the 14th or something, and here it is on what is today, February 4th, and it's already sold out. And I think it sold out a few days ago. So that really bummed me out because I wanted those little micro scale builds. I think you can buy them on eBay for a massive amount of money, but once you take away the free element, I'm not really interested anymore because now it's just people scalping them and stuff. But I was thinking they would be available until the 14th, and I was going to try to plan that out. So I got the ship in the bottle set, and I got that. And I was going to get some other stuff just to make sure we hit the limit. I think it's 125 for it, but now it's gone. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen with Lego. At least in my experience, I don't know if they've ever sold out like that when I've been actually wanting something. In fact, there's been occasions where I've made an order months after the fact and they have surplus stock of previous promotions and they end up sending that stuff out as well. I've got like 3 sets before just because of that. But this one was a hot one and it's gone. I should have snagged it. I also feel that way about the Walmart set. Even on the stream the other night, I was showing you guys that Walmart set for $30, the 10715 I think it is, where it was like the classic packaging. It was $30. I didn't realize that thing was such a hot item. I saw it was available. In fact, on the stream, I even showed you all the stuff in it, and I was thinking about buying it. I didn't do it that night, and it's long gone now. I wish I would have jumped on that. I actually watched Lego Freak's video on it today, and I was just like, should have got that. Because I wanted to build those little items and things in there with you guys on the stream, and now I can't because that's gone. So my lesson that I'm learning here with Lego is if you want something, jump on it right now. Don't wait because you're going to miss it if you don't get it. And maybe you should think about that as a way of living your life too. Don't wait on things. Just go get what you want. Unless you have to go into debt to do it, then don't do that. What do I think about the Saturn V? Well, I watched Lego Freak's video on that too. It looks awesome when it's built. I don't think it, again, would make a good stream video because it's kind of just building the same thing. But he said it was one of the best builds that he's done. So maybe I'm wrong about it. Okay, people are just watching the wall video. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. That was really cool. I'm glad it turned out. I wasn't quite sure. I am angry with myself for messing up the adhesive on that one piece, but it really felt like when I started ripping that, I was like, it kind of just felt like it should rip off like the blue tape was doing, and ended up ripping all the adhesive off. So that stuff, that's the worst thing about it is you really have to really pick at it to try to get those two pieces to separate. Oh, I just found another question that I won't answer anymore. What's my largest set? That one's off limits now again. I seem to get like these several questions on like every stream I do, and I imagine there's people that probably have watched every stream and they're so tired of hearing the answers to it. So that's why I'm kind of excluding those questions from the streams in the future. I guess if new people come in, they'll probably just have to go way back in the archive to find out the answers. Oh, Tabby Bricks is making a Brickatech stop motion. That's pretty cool. Let me know when that's out. I'd like to check that out. All right, what do we got going on here? Okay, quick update. No, I haven't updated you guys in a little while. Here's what we have so far. Pretty neat. When I bring it back down, I got to make sure I set it back in the same orientation because that happened. That was the first time that I did the build. Is I wasn't really paying attention to the colors on the inside of BB-8. There's a blue side and a yellow side, and I ended up getting them flipped, and I had to rotate the whole thing 90 degrees to make it work. So it wasn't my finest moment. Oh yeah, people are talking. You guys know I love talking about deals. Walmart had a deal for the one classic set and a base plate for $565. I saw that, and then I also saw like people said that it was completely unavailable. Like it was available for 15 seconds and it was gone. I would have loved to get that, even though I already have the set that they're giving away, and the base plate I probably don't even need. But just for the fact of getting that for $5, I would have loved to score that. But again, that's one of those hot items that was so good that it was gone. And I think they botched the release of it too, if I remember correctly. Like people were expecting it at midnight, it never went live, and it was just a nightmare. I just finished the new Joker Manor and dropped it. Hopefully on purpose, not on accident. And if you did drop it by accident, I hope you were filming it when you dropped it, because that would make a good video, I suppose. Drop test. Would I make a mock of my house? I think someone's making a mock of my house. I'm waiting for the message on when it's done, because I'm anxious to check that out. You should do a BB-8 drop test. Well, Clark almost did, actually. Like the other day, I think it was in one of our videos, he went over and he grabbed the thing. It was when I was yelling, I was like, put that down! And the thing almost fell on the ground. I don't know if anything would have happened to it, but there's a lot of gears and stuff inside this, and this is your first time watching this. Let me find, it's always hard to find the right side. There we go. It's an enigma. This thing kind of comes out like this. See how that works? And I was worried that that would not work anymore, and I don't want to have to go back inside this to fix it. So I had to snag it from him really quick and hide it temporarily. So BB-8's been on lockdown for a little while. And I think BB-8's going to be up on a nice high shelf when he is finally finished. Or she. People are telling me BB-8's a girl, but for some reason I just always felt like BB-8 was a boy. Then other people have told me that it's not a boy or a girl, so I'm not really sure. Oh, did I miss a donation? Okay, Brother from Another Brick, thank you for the donation. Favorite Star Wars set? The ones that I've built so far, I'm not sure if you're asking about the ones that I've built so far or the ones that are out, but I really love the Clone Turbo Tank. That was a fun build, and I love that set. It turned out really great. In fact, I'm going to be working on some shelves. I have some plans for some shelves to put in, and that's going to be going on it. So I thought that one was really cool. There's a lot of great figures and stuff with it, too, and Clark loves it. So that one's probably my favorite that I built. I would have loved to get the AT-AT. If we're talking about favorite Star Wars sets that I don't own, that's the one I would have wanted. The one, I think it's from 2014. I would have loved to get that one. And for the record, I think we need to add your $2 on. We're now at $230 towards the Lego Ninjago fund. So thank you for that, BFAB. Appreciate that. We are getting there. Let's see here. Did I do something wrong here? I think I did something wrong. Yeah, very slightly. Easy fix. Put this piece on the front. It's supposed to be back a little bit further. I know you guys can't really see it at all. There, fixed. Not too bad. I get the question, when am I going to build my Lego City? We're gonna get started on that fairly soon. It's just this backlog I'm trying to get through. I want to get through all these old sets that I have, and I feel like if I start the city, then I'm gonna get distracted with that, and that's gonna be a thing. So I don't know. I want to get it started pretty soon though, because I'm excited about that, and I want my channel to be something that's more of an artistic thing than just build a set, talk about a set, do it the next day, do the next day. I want to like get into actually making some stuff, and I think Clark will enjoy that too. The problem is, though, when you commit to doing daily videos, it's hard to make like a mock every day or whatever, but I suppose I could show my progress every day. Oh, okay. Here's someone that said, this is actually a good idea. It says, I recommend you contact Maka and ask them if they could send you some tape, as they've sent other channels some tape. I don't think we're quite at that point yet. I don't think I can be like, hey, I'm so huge that you guys should send me some free tape. But hey, it would be worth a shot, right? I suppose I could try. I did that with his hat. I said, hey, I'd love to review this hat on my channel. Would you guys be willing to do that? And they gave me a promo code to get the hat for free. I just had to pay for the shipping. So I suppose I could do that with the tape. I should be like, I'm trying to create a minifigure wall. Is there any chance you could send me like 50 6-foot rolls of that? See if they'd be willing to do that. But that's not a bad idea. It's worth at least trying, because you don't know if you don't ask, right? I said minifigure. Yeah, I did. It's a habit that's hard to break. You say minifigure your whole life, and then all of a sudden this new word comes in your vocabulary, which is minifinger. And I truly believe that minifinger is the proper way to say it. I mean, if you look at these guys, they do have mini fingers, and Clark is never wrong. People have tried saying Clark's wrong in the past. He's not. He knows all about Lego. I mean, you guys all thought that Luke Skywalker's name was Luke Skywalker up until Clark told you guys that it was actually Jenny. And now everyone knows it's Jenny. It's what happens. Do I think BB-8 was worth it? For $100, no. No, I would not spend $100 on this set. For $60, $70, which is what I got it for, yeah, I suppose. Again, it's not been the most fun build. And I can be honest about that. It hasn't been great. But I think it's going to look great on display, and that's kind of what I'm working towards. I know this is always going to be on display in my studio down here, so it's kind of worth it for that. But outside of that, I'm not loving the set that much for building it. And people warned me about that too before I got it and when I got it. They're like, it's a complicated build, it's repetitive, and I have to agree. People are right about it. Clark is a visionary. Maybe he is. All I know is he's a lot of fun to be with, and we have a great time here. And I think that probably comes through in the videos. My brother's sending you something big. Well, that's what he said to me earlier. Well, that'd be cool. We'll make a video about it. Oh, this is an amazing moment right now. I'm putting BB-8's eye on. That's what we're calling it. I guess it's his eye. I'll show you guys. There you go. It only took me 30 some minutes into the stream and BB-8's eye. He's turned into something. And again, I apologize for how boring this stream is. I knew it was going to be boring going into it because all I'm doing is building him, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me here and hanging out for a while. Am I watching the Super Bowl tonight? Yeah, we're watching the Super Bowl. I'm not like overly interested in it. Again, I'm just watching it mainly for the commercials. That's what I'm watching it for. I would like to see the Eagles win though. Not just because I'm from Pennsylvania, but I just feel like the Patriots win every year, it seems. So I just like another team to win. I just lost 500 Patriot subscribers. But I've said that before. That's no surprise. Oh, we got all the Patriots people coming out now. Jeez Louise. Boston Rocker. I knew Boston Rocker was going to have a comment. When you have every Boston sports team in your avatar, you know that you're a Boston fan. All right, let's make sure this goes on properly. Who really cares? I think that's probably the best comment. Who really cares? Because whoever wins tonight, and I said this before about sports, when asked if I follow sports, tomorrow you're going to wake up and be the same exact person you were when you went to bed tonight, no matter who wins. It's not going to matter. It's going to have no impact on your life unless you have some type of amazing bet on it and you win a bunch of money or you lose a bunch of money, or if you know someone's in the game or you're actually playing the game, which I don't think that's the case if you're in my stream right now. Other than that, it's not going to have any impact on your life. But the commercials might, because they could be funny. BB-8. Look at that. I think he's starting to actually come together here. I'm actually putting the bottom on him, and then he's going on to the body, if you call that a body. He's going on to the soccer ball. People saying they don't want to go to school tomorrow. Hopefully you get some snow or something. Maybe you can get a delay or have it close. That's the best case scenario. Or you could be sick tomorrow. Or say that you're sick. That's always an option too. You didn't hear that from me. What you should do is stay home and watch Brickitect videos all day. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing here, this is like a one-to-one thing here where you have to match this up because you want BB-8's head to sit on there properly. You don't think I put BB-8's eye on all the way. Let me see here. Is he supposed to go in further than that? It does look that way. Maybe I need to back it up a little bit further. How do you get it to go back further? Because I kind of see what you're saying there. There it's flush with it. Did I do something wrong? Let's look back here. Let's go back in time. Yeah, it's definitely sitting back further. I think I might have done something wrong here. I hate to have to go in and do some open heart surgery here. Yep, I see what I did wrong. Thank you for that. I don't know who left that comment, but you just saved BB-8's eyeball. You're the best. See, this is why you should live stream a build like this. So when you mess up, someone's there to help you. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you so much for that. And I just put that piece on backwards, I think, now, too. Sugar Shack. Maybe if I just do this. Yeah, that's so much better. Thank you so much for that. I don't know who left that comment, but go back in the chat, you guys, and find that person and thank them for that, because that was a huge save for me. Maybe like 15 other people said it as well. See, now his eye is in there properly. I'm glad I showed that, and I'm glad you hooked me up on that. Thank you so much. I got Chocolate Lab here. I got one piece backwards, and that can make all the difference. Now, there we go. Does that look a little better? If anybody sees anything on here that looks weird that I got wrong, let me know about it. So much better. Looks like he's already got the head with the box. Oh, is he lined up properly here? Is that what you're talking about? Here, can we do this? No, that doesn't quite work. How about that? I can't see because of your guys' chat. Do I have it lined up right? I could just virtually put it on. We got more people asking where's Clark. He is not participating in this build because it's kind of a boring build for him. There's no mini fingers other than mini BB-8, and I can't imagine him sitting here for an hour while I do this. There we go, guys. Take a gander at that. Now it's time to put his head on. And let's try to get this done right. Line him up properly. Okay. Here we go. Do have a lot of pieces left over here. Seems strange. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay, I think we're all right. BB-8's head is on. This actually makes it worth it here, guys. Then you got the bobble. So cool. There we go. Sat through hours and hours of me messing up to get to this point, which could still be messed up. Not 100% sure, but right now everything's looking good. BB-8 at this point could be done, but there's a couple extra things to put on. Let's try to keep him in the shot here so you guys can see him as we build. A couple little antennae and things on the top of him. Really happy now, though. At the end, you should bring Clark down and see his reaction to the mini finger wall. Yeah, he already saw it, though. That's the thing. He saw it a little bit earlier. So I don't think he's going to be... He won't react the same when he sees it the second time. And don't worry, I got video of it, so you guys will see it in tomorrow's video. I'll put it as like the little preview type thing. And I realized today after I got done editing, I forgot to do a featured comment from today's video. So why don't we do that now? There was someone that wrote in the comments yesterday, and I don't know their name, so this is going to be a really, kind of crappy feature, but they said that I should have called the video before yesterday, or before today's Brickitect Heads. And I thought that was a great title to it. That's what it should have been. But alas, it's too late for that. So Brickitect Heads should have been the proper title for yesterday's video. Instead, I think I called it Mail Time Turned Us into Brickheads, which I thought was cool until I saw Brickitect Heads. Okay. Wow. There he is. He's done. We're building the stand next. Got lots of pieces left over for that. I do have a lot of little tidbits left over here, including this piece, which I probably shouldn't have. I'm going to have to go back and look for that, because usually they don't give you something that big left over. Maybe I missed it, maybe not. But I imagine I could probably find it. Let me just take a quick gander here. If I don't see it instantly, I'm just going to let it go and find it later, because I don't want to hold you guys up too much. Let's see here. Yep, I found it. It goes right under BB-8's eye. Can I get this in here without causing any trouble? I don't know if I can. Shoot, this is where it goes right here, guys. Right under his eye. Because obviously I had the eye in the wrong position last time, so let me just... Oh boy. I can't really move his eye enough to get in there. I need some fingernails is what I need. How am I going to push that down? This has got to be the worst live stream ever. Although I've seen some pretty bad ones, I suppose. Most of them are mine. What am I going to use? Do I have any other little tools or things over here? How about a shotgun? Oh, crap. I feel like I'm doing surgery here. Poorly at that. We might have gotten it. Yes! Would we lose off the top his antenna? Put that back on. Where's it go? Right there. All right, now we're fixed. I think we're good now, unless I'm missing anything else. We got that last little piece of BB-8 in there, right under his eye. That was the piece that I was missing. So we're good there. And I got a bunch of other little ones left over. I've got, looks like one of everything, so that's good. I think we're all right. We are good. Now we're going to build the stand. So this will be the most probably disinteresting part of this entire build, and it's a great thing to finish this up on. All right, let's do this. Can you guys see BB-8? I'll get him in the shot here. He can be my co-host for now. This is going to be quite the accomplishment when we do finish this. I'm excited. It'd be really hilarious if I messed up the stand. It would be like the cherry on top to this build. Yeah, you made it just in time. We had some setbacks, but things are okay right now. Just a few. You know how it goes when you're building a BB-8. Nope, there won't be any ta-das. There won't be any miss or drop pieces in this, I don't think. I'm going to keep it as a failed video. A huge fail. Just like this whole build has been kind of like, you know when half the titles of the videos are I messed up BB-8? That's not a good sign. And it's not clickbait. I'm curious, like, at this point, I wonder if anybody's watching this that not live. Like, who is sat through this? We are 47 minutes into this build. If you're not watching this live, let me know right now. Say that I'm watching at 47, whatever. Just say I'm watching at 47 minutes, because I'm curious to see how many people actually get that far. I don't know if I would sit through this. Just watching a guy just build a BB-8 stand. I don't know. I'm curious, though. I know you're watching at 47. I mean the comments on the actual video when it gets uploaded. And don't you guys go back and say I'm watching at 47 when you're already watching it at 47. I'm curious to see all the actual people that are watching it at 47 minutes. Like you just sat down and you're like, oh, there was a live stream on Brickitect and it's an hour long and he's finishing BB-8. I'm going to watch an entire hour of him struggle to build this. Although some people might like to see me in a lot of pain. Here's the stand so far. Kind of looks like a cross. And we're getting low on pieces here, guys. It's going to come down to the end here. It's going to come down to the end. He's almost there. This is going to be a victory for every Brickitect subscriber out there. The people that have watched every minute of this. This is for them. Hashtag dramatic. Oh, we got a donation. I'm sorry, I should have been paying attention. Lego Mania, thank you for the donation. Let's figure out where we're at here. That we're at $232 towards the Lego Ninjago City, which won the contest in a landslide. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. He just said hi. Okay. Here is the base of that completely done. And oh no. Say it isn't so. I'm ending the stream. No, just kidding. I'm going to put this sticker on and it's going to be amazing. This could be worth the whole time that you guys watched right now. You can see me in tears. Oh, you guys are having too much fun with this. Stop it. I'm gonna line it up with the studs. Who would have thought in your lifetime you'd say I'm gonna line it up with the studs? Victory is mine! Not too bad. Oh, I put it on upside down. Just kidding. I didn't. I probably would have, though. All right, we're good. Couple more pieces. Thank you for joining us. If you're joining in right now, you're about to witness someone that's very happy. Someone that's finished a build that's gone on way too long. Someone that's messed up on every turn. You're about to witness the completion of BB-8. Coming summer 2019. The final piece. Actually, we got to get a shot of this. Make sure I do it all right. Okay. Right there. That's it. BB-8 is done. Ooh, one more piece. We got to put little BB-8 in there. There's little BB-8. There he is. And let's flip the page. Here it goes, guys. Can you guys see this? Let's get the brickheads out of the way. They want to sit over here and witness this miracle. I wish I was playing some Zelda music. Do-do-do-do. There we go. He's done. Let's go to the next page. And the next page. Okay, they just show the functions. But here is, after hours and hours, I'd love to drop it right now. Be like, here it is, guys. Right off the table. There's our finished BB-8 with the spinning head. It's got like the great momentum on it too if you go all around like that. And then you guys saw the thing over here that comes out, the little lighter thing. Very cool. I'm really happy with finally having this done. Again, didn't really love the build, but I did love the finished set. Let me just take a look at it and admire it. Do you mind if we just admire it for a second? Give me a high five. You're never going to replace Clark. Speaking of Clark, I see a lot of people asking about him. Let's bring him down so you can take a gander at BB-8 here. You guys okay with that? Is everyone okay with bringing Clarkman down? Oh, I see a lot of people saying no. Don't bring him down. Nope, I'm seeing no, no, no. You're saying the bottom's wrong? What? What? What are you smoking? The bottom's right. I don't see anything wrong with it. Don't give me a heart attack here. The bottom's right. Yeah. Yeah, the bottom's right. You're crazy. Okay. Now, it looks like at least one person said yes that I should bring him down. Okay, now, wait, nope, I'm getting a lot more no's. I'm just kidding. Every single person said yes, except for a couple fuddy-duddies. I'll go get him, guys. Hang tight for 1 second. We'll kind of position this so you can see it. Imagine he's going to freak out. And you guys maybe will get to see it get broken here in a second. Clarkman. BB-8's done. You want to see it? Yep, it's all done. You ready? Go check him out.
BB-8!
There he is.
BB-8!
What do you think? Let's get your chair out here. We needed the sound effects. Roxy Bear's in the house too. What do you think, dude? Is that awesome?
BB-8?
Can anyone give me an over-under on how long until a piece is broken off of it? Watch, ready? That comes out the front. Remember we saw that? Watch this. Yep, you just spin that, okay? How cool is that? My life is complete. Awesome. I'm glad that's what it took, you guys. Roxy Bear. Roxy Bear is still looking for the treats down here. In fact, I think I have them over here. We need spirit particles to send us some more jerky treats here. They're getting low.
BB-8?
Yep.
BB-8's done?
He's all done. Or she, it. Let's see if I can get Roxy to speak. Speak. Yeah, good job. She has to work up to it a little bit. Isn't that cool? Let's spin it around so they can all see it. Oh, what did you think of the minifinger wall? Pretty cool?
Very cool.
Oh, did you guys see the addition I made up there too? I got the sig figs up there of all the ones that I've gotten from people on YouTube. I don't know if I mentioned that in this video. How could I not mention that an hour in? Actually, we're not quite an hour. Let's end this right at 59 minutes. We're right now at 55. What do you guys want to talk about for the next 4 minutes? We gotta make this last. We gotta make this last. I'm rationing it out. So, I should tell you guys a story about mail time. I brought the mail home Thursday evening, I think. Because we did the first mail video on Friday and the second one on Saturday. Yep. And Roxy, that night when I was streaming, I think if you guys were watching, you heard me say, like, Roxy's going through our mail. Like, she was, like, going all through the packages. This is what she wanted, and I didn't open this up until part 2. So, she was smelling this in the package for, like, 3 days, poor dog. Oh, he still hasn't found the mini BB-8. Did you see that?
Yeah.
What's that? He's going to pick that off now. Told ya. Oh, well. All right, going to bed. Bye. Thank you for watching the stream. Appreciate you hanging out for the time that you did. So, there it is. Oh, he's putting it back on. Thank you. What did you do with the stickers? What do you mean? This is the only sticker that came with this. Oh, the stickers from the mail. I have it all over here. In fact, I think we might, you know, we do a featured comment every day. I think we might end up doing a sticker of the day, too. I was thinking about putting this Batman one up. I think we'll put that on the wall. You want a sticker out of here, bud?
Batman.
We're going to put it up on the wall. You ready? You guys can witness this on the stream if I can get this apart.
I can put on my shirt.
This one we're going to put up on the wall. So this is going to be a moment. Ready? Watch. We're going to put Batman right here. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, I should have put him so he's like perched up on there. I like that though. Do you want one on your shirt? Pick one out of there. So what do you guys think about doing a sticker of the day?
I love that.
Who do you want?
I love that.
You want that guy?
Yeah.
This is what he chose. Evil Mr. Top Hat.
Top hat.
You want to put on your shirt?
Yeah.
So much of my life is just taking adhesive off the back of things and applying stickers. Here you go.
We have to go upstairs.
You're going upstairs? Okay. All right. You guys got to at least see Clark. You got to see BB-8 finished. I think a pretty successful live stream. So I want to thank you guys for joining us here. If you were participating in this entire thing, really do appreciate it. And with BB-8, we say goodbye and good night and go Eagles.